start this morning with this view. Rather than my long bearded ugly face, we're gonna do this. So good morning. It is Monday, August 28th, and I am at Ethan Pond Shelter, and I am on the way out. It's about 10 minutes after 7. Got a good jump this morning. Boy, it is big old boulders to walk across here. I mean, it is a challenging walk to get through there. Anyhow, look at how beautiful that is. Wow, it reminds me of the Boundary Waters. Of course, without the mountains. Or with the mountains here or whatever. Anyhow, let me turn the camera around in a second and I'll do our normal morning intro. Alrighty then. Hey there, friends, family, fans, and finish line focused, fantastically fine folks. You just got to see the gorgeous Ethan Pond. Or we could call it Halo Pond if we wanted, because you guys know exactly what I'm talking about there. Gorgeous. It is a beautiful morning. She's a little crisp. I don't know what the temperature is. It was only supposed to get down to about 40, but whew, my fingers are chilly. Everything is chilly. All my exposed skin. As you can see, I'm wearing my Patagonia shirt. Got my compression socks on, compression sleeves, and my shorts like always, and I am walking. The deal is you just got to keep moving. You can't stand around and gawk much or you get a little cold. So last night I wore this shirt to bed, and I wore warmer socks, some thicker socks, and I did not zip up my sleeping bag. I tucked it in around me. And you know what? I was warmer. One thing about not zipping the sleeping bag and tucking it around you is you can take up more space. In other words, you can make it tighter around your body, which has less, then you have less air to heat up, and maybe potentially you can stay warmer. Plus you can reflect the heat back from your sleeping pad back to you because you're laying directly on it, not with a layer of crushed down between you and it. So I don't know, bottom line, I stayed a lot warmer last night. Definitely wasn't like too warm, not even close. I would love to have my warmer sleeping bag, my Western Mountaineering Alpenlight. I'd love to have that right now. It's 3/4 pound heavier, so it's a lot heavier, but it's sure been nice the last couple of nights. But there's like no way to get it by the time, by the time Halo shipped it and it got ahead of me to where I'm going or whatever, they'd basically be here. So I'll probably have her bring it out. But then I'll be in lower elevation and I probably won't need it. So let me tell you this about the White Mountains. Plan ahead. Get all your gear sent to Glencliff. Get really warm gear. If you're hitting the end of August, and later, maybe a few weeks ago it wasn't that bad, but I know everybody right now is cold. The girls, there were a couple girls in the shelter when I was walking by, and they were singing a song with a cuss word in it, that it's too bleeping cold, and they were wondering how I could be walking out in shorts, and the deal is you just got to keep moving. Anyway, it's not that cold. Not at all. It's beautiful. Beautiful out. It's a gorgeous day. Plans for the day. All right, I am doing right at 3 miles into, I think it's US Route 302. I don't think it's a New Hampshire road. Anyway, Route 302. And I'm going to try and hitch a ride 3.5 miles west to the AMC Higland Center, where I have some stuff waiting for me and or being delivered. And I'm going to wait there for my deliveries. I'm going to charge my cellular device and my battery block, and I'm going to eat something and wait there, get my stuff, and then I'm going to get out of there. And hopefully I have enough stuff that I don't have to make a second stop at the whatever general store that's like 3.5 miles the other direction from the Appalachian Trail. So hopefully I can make it one-stop shop, or yeah, I can get what I need and get out of there, get back on the trail. But I guess the plan, because of this stop, is really just to do 10 miles and go to Mizpah Hut. I'm going to get to Mizpah Hut. I'm going to ask about doing work for stay. My plan, if I can do that, would be to stay there, meet up with Kurdog there also. He's going to plan on just doing the same thing anyway, and then have a very short day to Lake of the Clouds Hut the following morning or following day, to then summit Mount Washington on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. And that's a bummer. I'm really bummed and disappointed. It's like being back one day, and it's all because of about 3 miles. If I could just be 3 miles further, I could have made it to Lake of the Clouds tonight, make it over Washington tomorrow. So anyway, it's all about strategy and timing. And I almost went those 3 miles last night, but the lady working at the hut, the caretaker, she says, "Oh, I don't think there's any stealth campsites." And maybe there's not. I don't know. But if there are, it would have been very strategic for me to have gone to the road last night. Felt good and had time to do it. But if Kurdog's only going to Mizpah Hut, it's no use for me getting to Lake of the Clouds tonight and then being like a day ahead of him, because we might as well summit, you know, together. We've been together this far, whatever. There's no sense in me getting ahead of him. So I guess it all works out in the end. I am enjoying this, but I am, you know, ready for it to be over. I'm ready to see my family. That's the main thing. And so I feel like if I can push it, I can see them sooner, even though the day will come no sooner wherever I'm at. They're going to be here the day they get here, not dependent upon me getting anywhere. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, let me put this phone away. My arm's getting tired. And this is the trail that I'm walking on. Lots of these boards and planks through mud and mud and rocks and roots and stuff. So it is flat. It's going to drop down quite a bit today. We're going to drop down about 1,200 feet, I think, or more, and then get to the road. Then we got a big climb heading up. I think it's Mount Mizpah. So that looks like a legit climb. And then get up into the presidential range. Amazing. All right, I made it down to US Route 302, and I'm going to be looking for a ride to the AMC Higland Center. Just came down 0.3 miles down this paved path. And if you look up there, that's Mizpah. That's what I'm going to be climbing after lunch, or after I get all my gear, with a full pack. Wow. All right, here we go. All right, well, here is the Appalachian Mountain Club's Higland Center. Got to go in there and charge up my phone, my battery block some, got a delicious breakfast, and got my resupply stuff. Thank you, Lord, it came in. I had bought some, or was buying some granola bars, some Cliff bars, things like that, and the UPS guy walked in. So I got my package. I got resupplied. I got a little too much food, I'm sure. Hi there. A little too much food, but that's okay. I guess better little too much than not enough. And so now I am headed up here to try to see about catching a ride back to the trail. So I am gonna try my luck at that and get to the trail and start climbing Webster Cliffs. That's the plan. All right, we will catch you guys down the trail. All right, I finally got a hitch. Took me, hang on, almost a half hour. There were a lot of cars drove by. Well, not a lot, but quite a few cars drove by back at the parking area here. A great man named Ron pulled over and gave me a ride down here. I wasn't far from just starting to hike down the road. That was a little frustrating, but I'm so thankful for the ride. And now it is about 12:20. In fact, it's 12:21. 1221. 1221. Here's the cool sign. I love those signs. And anyhow, I am kind of neat. Oh, somebody left some fuel there. If you need any fuel, here's some clothes. Let me read this real quick, and I'll catch up to you on Webster Cliffs as I climb up. Got a little buddy, a little mascot. He wants to carry my pack for me while I climb Webster Cliffs. And I'll let him. Ooh, he could be supper. We could put him on the pocket rocket and fry him up. Alright, this is the cool thing about climbing up mountains is you get up high and you get to look down at where you just came from. That's Route 302 that I just crossed over and got the ride up and down. So looking down off of Webster Cliffs, that's where we came from yesterday, Ethan Pond and all those mountains yesterday. Not sure what that one is, but that's a big one. Look at how cool this is. And then this is Crawford Notch. And that right there is Mount Webster. That's where we're headed. Getting up there onto the top of the presidential range. Woohoo! Heading that way. All right, here we go. All right, are you guys ready? I'm gonna let you climb and summit Mount Webster with me. Here we go. There's the cairns. Check this out, boys and girls. Ta-da! Hello, Mount Webster. Presidential range. Awesome. It is 2 o'clock. Took an hour and 40 minutes. I stopped at the cliffs and had like a peanut bar real quick. Moved along so I could keep going. Not exactly sure where the trail goes up here. There's a big cairn and looks like we maybe go this way, but this is the summit of Mount Webster. Hello. Maybe this, I don't know if we're going up. I think we're going up that way. I'm not sure. All right, let me take a look and see, because there's also a pretty well-used trail going this way. So I'll probably look this direction for a blaze real quick, or a cairn, and then I'll turn around. But super gorgeous day. Yeah, I don't think this is the AT. I think it goes the other way. All right, we'll see. All right, I don't know if, is this Mount Jackson or whatever? They're like the next, I'm not sure. Either way, it's just a good bald spot, good cliff with some epic views.
Absolutely.
Epic. That's Webster right over there. Yeah. Sounds good. All right. Oh, I'll spin real quick and show you. So that's Washington right there. Da-da-da. There's Washington. Hopefully, maybe heading there tomorrow. So you're filming?
I'm filming.
All right, yeah, I'm going to climb up this cool little rock face, and my brother here is going to film it, so stay tuned. We'll see if we can get an epic crash on...
Negative. No.
Or not.
This is Disciple heading up. Great scramble.
We're going to try to not crash.
It's easy.
Yeah.
You've got this.
Tenacious is going to bring my phone up for me behind you, so wow, this is awesome. Oh yeah. This is neat. I would not want to come down this. Going up doesn't look too bad. But kids, you shouldn't try this at home. You have to have 1,850 miles of experience to do this. All right. I'm there.
Well done.
Woohoo! Thank you.
You got it, bro.
So I was like really wrong earlier when I thought I had already summited Webster. Nope. Still climbing Webster. Look at the Appalachian Trail. That's it right there. That's the AT. This is right up there with Kinsman as far as like scrambles, and wow, this bad boy is rugged. Look at that. I don't know if you can, I hope the camera does it justice, but I mean, yeah, there you go. That's hiking the AT. 5-year-olds, blind dude, grandmas, 80-year-old people have done it, I guess. So I suppose I can. Here we go. Fasten your seatbelt. Okay. Check out the summit finally of Mount Webster. Woohoo! Look at that big old gorge. So, Crawford. That's Crawford Notch. I've learned I don't like notches, because that means you got to go down into them and then back up. I just gained, I'm at 4,000 and I think I was 1,200. All right. Look at the view this way. I'm standing in a kind of a bad spot. Let me get to up there. Look at the view on yonder. Wow, Mount Webster kicked my tail. That was lots of fun. Man, there was some scrambles. I'm going to put Webster like just behind Kinsman, and as one of the most difficult climbs. Like that was some scrambling, some hand finger digging in. All right, 1.4 to Mount Jackson. That's probably him right over here. Well, there's the Appalachian Trail going up to Mount Jackson. That's all I've got between me and the summit. But this is the Appalachian Trail. So there you have it. For those of you that are thinking of coming out and hiking, know that to me that's not hiking. That's rock climbing. Nothing for a cheetah. All right, God is good. I made it up that last climb. Here's the summit of Mount Jackson. Second presidential mountain. Wow. They're legit. Let me tell you, my buddy Dozer's over here and he said there's a really good view. So we're on the summit together and we're walking over here, you and I. What do you guys think?
Wow. Pretty crazy. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see Washington right there. Look at that thing sticking up. 6,200 feet. Can you believe that's 2,200 feet higher than us?
That's insane.
Or 2,100. Jackson. Yep. Look at that. The sun hitting the mountains. Wow. Oh, over there?
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That little white building thing.
I think that's Mizpah Hut. Can't tell. Yeah, Mount Washington. Sorry about the camera work, but it's hard to hold it still.
Presidential range right now, right?
Yep, we entered the presidential range coming north out of Crawford Notch. All right, here is the Appalachian Trail now. Oh, people writing their names in the mud. Don't miss your step here. You don't want to miss your step on those big, huge rock cliffs, but you don't want to miss your step here very bad either. Have some stinky old mud on you. Oh. Oh yeah, it's deep. Anyway, I thought I'd show you the trail. My trekking pole just touched my leg. And it was wet and muddy. Anyhow, so in the back of my mind, I'm definitely headed for Mizpah. Got to get water, and I'm sure I'm going to camp there. Even though I'll get there early, but otherwise I would get to Lakes of the Clouds very late, and I'm probably going to be pretty tired. So my thinking in the back of my mind is I may get up really early and take off and go for Washington, try to summit Washington and get over to one of the next campsites, possibly. It's supposed to be nice weather. I don't know, it's 12 some miles, 13 miles, I don't know, we'll see. Hi guys.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thanks. Excuse me.
Have fun. Stay safe.
Thank you, yep, you too.
You doing a vlog?
I am.
What's your channel?
It's called Not By Sight. Is it all right to put you on there?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it's called Not By Sight. I've got real bad vision, so my channel's Not By Sight. Been vlogging the whole way.
Gotcha. We'll look it up.
Hey, thanks.
Take care.
All right, you too. See ya. AT. Anyhow, yeah, that's kind of what's in the back of my mind, so I don't know. We'll see what's happening up here at Mizpah. See what it takes to get there. Hey. All right, here's the destination, Mizpah Hut. Made it, it's 4:30, so it took 4 hours to get up the trail from Crawford Notch. It was a good day. Physical for sure, but good day. So let's go check this out. See if there's some tenting around. All right, we are at camp here. I guess this is called Mizpah campsite, I guess is what it's called. You can see I'm sitting here on a platform next to my tent, and that's the old cur dog beside me. He's set up right there. He just fired up his MSR pocket rocket, and he's cooking his supper. So I went up to the hut to get a bowl of soup, and they heated up their soup for me. I think it was some kind of a potato soup, but it was just a broth basically. And so I took my, they're not ramen noodles, but they're a type of ramen noodles. I took my ramen noodles that Halo had ordered me and shipped to me, and I put them in the soup to reconstitute. And so now I have a pasta-filled potato soup concoction that is fabulous. Yum delicious. And also, I got a piece of bread up there at the hut. So a plain old piece of bread, but it's great when you're out on the trail. So good supper. I have got some crackers, which is standard operating procedure for supper. And I always finish off with a peanut bar. I'm not sure if I'm even going to eat the crackers because of the hearty soup and the bread, but I'm definitely eating the peanut bar. We'll see. So anyway, had a good day. Had a great resupply, great visit at the Higland Outdoor Center. I can't remember what it's called, Higland Center. Had a great visit there. Got phone charged up, got some videos and pictures uploaded. Got to talk to Halo a little bit because there's been like almost no cell service for the last couple days. and made it here by like 4:30. So I was pretty tickled with that. Took 4 hours to come from the bottom of Crawford Notch up here to Mizpah Hut. So that's pretty good day. Stopped in at a couple of the Webster cliffs and enjoyed the views, and up on top of Mount Jackson was ridiculous. That was really neat. So great views, and already as you can see it's chilly. I've got my puffy on, I've got my Patagonia base layer underneath, and might be putting my rain pants on for some warmth. In the trees the temperature's dropping quickly. So anyway, I think that's probably it for today. Still debating about what to do tomorrow, so stay tuned and you'll find out what's going to happen tomorrow. So that's it, I guess. Thanks for coming along with me. I really appreciate all you guys. I appreciate your comments so much. They really mean the world to me. And boy, so the trail is winding down. We're starting to see the finish line a little bit, so it's exciting. All right, we'll catch you all tomorrow. Thanks.